Virgo wanted me to put it in simply because rebounds changed over the last decade. Okay, so we look at the top tier, we look how they do it, and then that eventually filters down throughout a decade or two. So in the old days, just in case you didn't know, but we were taught forward pivot, reverse pivot, elbows out, boxing out it was called. The game's got so much quicker that we don't do that anymore. So literally it's forearm block turn and collect with one hand nowadays. That's literally what basketball is now. It's too quick. The athletes are too quick. If you try to box out the old traditional way, most people have the footwork to get round and still beat that. Okay, so now it's just blocked out with a forearm, and it's more getting in that instinct of positioning and fighting for rebounds you've got to do. So therefore, there isn't a lot of drills we can do for that, simply because it should be done during your other drills and during your matches, if that makes sense. So you've got to be honest with yourself, and there is the question there on the second half is asking you how you run sessions. And one of the things you've got to be asking yourself is, every drill I do, does it finish on a shot or does it finish on a rebound? And it should finish on a rebound, because that's when the defense ends and we change over to transition, if that makes sense. But there's obviously things we can do to help these people get better at rebounding. Obviously there's ways we can help you get better at rebounding, whether it be athletically, ball handling wise, okay, whether it be just fighting for it and getting them used for the fight, the position, and the footwork if you're out of position. So far too often, the only thing we're going to look at now is people think they're fighting because they lock, and they just basically lean on each other, and then they rebound. Yeah? But that's just luck. Whatever side the ball falls on is the side that the person's going to get it. So although that takes a lot of physical effort, there's not a lot of brains going there. So if you notice the best rebounders through the decades, in the 80s it was Dennis Rodman, in the 90s it was Charles Barkley, in the 90s it was Ben Wallace. They're all undersized power forwards. They're all 6'3", 6'4" guys, list themselves as 6'6" in the dream world. But they're all fighting guys against 6'10", but they're the leading rebounders, in the world. And the reason why was they didn't settle from a young age. They knew they were small, and they didn't settle. And you watch Dennis Rodman highlights, and you'll see the amount of work it takes. Whether it be, he's got a better position, I'll go forward, pivot, spin round, and get there, or I'm behind him, so I'll step side, front, and get in front. I'll push him underneath. You will see an actual effort of movement and positioning with the arms. And that's all we can really teach in this session, is what should you be doing, and then you can do it maybe once every 2 or 3 months just to give them a reminder of that footwork and that effort, but it really is in the drills. What way are you rewarding rebounds? So I give offensive rebounds probably until I know they've all got it, 1 point. Every offensive rebound is 1 point, because a lot of kids, particularly at this age, won't score 50% of their shots. So give them a 1 point for the offensive rebound. Suddenly the offense is crashing the boards. Suddenly the defense will start boxing out, because it's like defending the shot. We're giving away points if we don't defend it. So that would be a way to emphasize the rebounds. We'd be, hey, offensive rebounds 1 point. Is that okay? You good with that? Girls, are you good with that? Yeah? Alright, so because we're going to keep doing jumping and rebounds and ball handling. Okay, we need to get comfortable with the ball, but we're also going to do a little bit of jumping and skipping again. Okay, so we're going to start off. You know that quick fire drill over the 3-point line? No? Okay, so 3-point line is here. Now we're going to do again just the form of skipping. 1 foot over, so we're going to do left foot first. Okay? Left foot back, left foot forward, left foot back. Okay? And then my right foot falls up, my left foot is straight. Just to get it quick and again, just like yesterday, throw the ball to your feet. Okay? And if you want to swing the ball, you bring the finish your hand. I need to just warmed up before we start hitting each other and stuff like that. When you make your way there, off you go. Second person, you don't keep the ball in your hand, you just pull that in chin, or if you're comfortable with your foot, you start moving with your fingers. Alright, off you go. Left foot go first, get one. That's it. No, you're very good. You're very good. See if you have the curve, you still. Again, just another form of skipping. The right foot's going first, right foot, left foot first. That's it. Keep doing that. Now hold the ball 2 hands. You never hold the ball like a later, so kick off with 2 hands on it, or if you want to do the ball handling, you ball can swing in between the hands, that's fine. Never hold it like a later. Whoa, you're falling over, there's something wrong, you're falling over, just go right foot first. Make sure your left foot moves first, then your right foot falls. over the line first. Step it over. Yeah. Oh, no. So forward, backwards. Forward, backwards. Just go down here. Forward, forward, backwards. Backwards. Forward, backwards. Forward, backwards. So, right away, if you have some that only leads with one foot, then again, they've just learned practice makes firm being explosive one way. We've got to be explosive both ways, okay? So same thing the other way. So now we're leading with the right foot. And notice when we do these drills, our feet don't cross over. So I